First semifinal, still a best of 3. Tyler on the bottom right-hand side and Ahmpy in the upper left-hand side.
Oh, the hype. It's all been built up to this, Neo. Starting on Hammerfall is a great map for Ahmpy because the Ancient War creep is not that difficult. It's not like Northern Isles where the nerves might get to him and he could lose his Ancient War.
Well, well, well. Let the Makrura be with him. We have a Demon Hunter that was to be expected by Ahmpy, but unlike everything we've seen yesterday, Tyler is going for a Blade Master.
Yeah, very standard, of course, in this matchup, but Tyler seemed very comfortable with the Farseer. He's been doing it time and time again as Farseer harasses on point. Blade Master is the typical choice because of mana burn and Wisp detonates against the Farseer and the Wolves, but is Tyler warmed up enough with the Blade? Is he ready for this matchup, a matchup we have not yet seen him play in this tournament?
That's right. It was a lot against Human, of course, with Dandy and Arnie in the group, and the matchup against Undead with Soda. He nailed most of that, surprisingly, overperforming, I would say. But on the other side is the dominator of Group B, is the guy who used Charm and built a town hall in front of the opponent's base. So Ahmpy has nothing to fear, in my opinion.
Yeah, Ahmpy, no adversity whatsoever in his group. Tyler scraped by, had to beat Soda in the last match of the day to make it out of his group, which is why he's playing seed number 1 from Group B. So far, was there any denies? I don't think so on Ahmpy's side of things.
Well, Carson, you can always press the F9 button in War 3 Champions when you observe matches.
True.
If there's a deny, there's a red deny. I don't see any red. This is clean.
Very nicely done. Tyler also creeping on his side, but he used all of his mana. This creep camp, this green camp, it needs to be adjusted. It's impossible to creep with Mirror Image. There, I said it. But Tyler used all of his mana and a lot of his health. This is not a good opening for Tyler.
Well, maybe he can get a revenge here. Detonate coming in. Now all the mana is gone. No last hit for Tyler. Ahmpy super aggressive. Wants to make it clear very early in the match who's boss.
Yeah, nice creep route for Ahmpy. Realizing the timings of everything. This is pretty standard, honestly. Go for this camp, and if the Blade Master's already creeping it, you creep jack him. If not, you can get there in time to use Immolation to steal the camp away. Ahmpy going to get both center greens. You can tell he's well practiced. Just look at him. You know
Let's go, Ahmpy,
that he's doing everything you see intentionally. He's done it time and time again to prepare for this. This is a really, really solid play so far.
I can smell the Kevin influence in the game of Ahmpy. Kevin is maybe not the most mechanically gifted, but give the man a day or two to replay analyze, and he's reading his opponent so freaking well. And he probably saw, yo, Tyler is not the best at creeping that camp. Bring a Wisp, go there. This is his follow-up, and you're gonna win.
Oh my god.
Early game!
Neo, he literally... Oh no!
No! GG!
Which is nice.
He literally leveled up with an attack
while he is out looking for
what the
attack in the air, and then mirror imaged
his stream, actually going off stream to practice a lot there. In the bottom left, Tyler actually almost died. Oh my gosh! Is he gonna? No. GG.
Grumpy is shocked.
Oh my god.
I didn't think we were gonna see a GD that early, but...
Northern Isles it is. Ahmpy upper right hand side, one step away from the grand final. Tyler bottom left hand side. He is building headhunters once again and sticks with the blade. I thought maybe go back to the Farseer that worked so well yesterday, but nope. This matchup is Blade Master. Makes it a little tricky as you have to practice 2 heroes, unlike Ahmpy, who could have stuck with the Demon Hunter, but was also mixing in Warden in preparation, maybe, for Dandy already. We have the Ancient of War clip running, but once again, clean. Oh, on the verge of dying, but saves it. Living close to the limit. Level 2, Scroll of the Beast. Blade Master starts the creeping a lot better than before. Still has mana. Grabbing up the slippers. That is nice. And Ahmpy figures out his creep route once again and puts some damage onto the headhunters. Nice detonate. He's always bringing the Wisp for the detonate against the mirror image. I love this. And now we retreat, and Tyler is the one being aggressive, and Carson, we're so synced.
A player's forces are under attack.
Absolutely synced up beautifully. Yeah, I think Ahmpy went for a similar approach in both maps. I think Hammerfall, he was trying to creep jack Tyler on the second creep camp to use mana burn to delay the mirror image creeping, but instead Tyler was late to get to the camp, so then Ahmpy just took it and ended up creeping level 3. So I think his game plan was similar in both games. And he's just going to continuously pressure the blade. Obviously, a blade with mirror image and no mana is not a very strong blade.
Let's see who gets the last hit here. Immolation constantly doing damage. Ahmpy gets it. And TP out, taking high risk. Well done. Goes out before the archers can be attacked by Grunt and Headhunter. Blade is hurt with no selves. And I think Tyler has to retreat from that side of the map and heal up. And we'll see what happens then.
Yeah, pretty good damage from Tyler. If the Demon Hunter's low on mana from Immolation creeping, if you can get really high damage on him, obviously Moonwells are 4 times as efficient for health as opposed to mana. So all the damage done is very, very impactful on the future healing of Ahmpy, whose Moonwells are entirely dry. Still a long nighttime to come, another couple minutes of regeneration there, but it will have impact later on if Ahmpy doesn't pivot that Ancient War over to the lab. But Ahmpy continues to be aggressive. 2 Wisps and 5 archers? What is going on from Ahmpy?
Is he AP pushing? The Hunter's Hall is up. This is a timing that Tyler will never expect because on ladder, nobody plays like that. We're building stuff, maybe? Back in... Oh, maybe he's just using for detonate. Oh, yeah.
3 grunts, though. 3 grunts is so good in this situation.
Right on. Way tankier than anything else on the field. Archers don't do that much damage to it. And Demon Hunter might get a kill, but he's also tanking too much. In the middle of nighttime, that's quite fine, but we don't have a TP anymore. Ahmpy's got to be careful. Tyler, of course, not. No! Gets the hit! Gets the hit! He didn't calculate that one in. Tyler with the revenge and a double kill takes the archer as well. We got a game, Carson.
Nicely done from Tyler. Like, you know, you can always overlook your Blade Master, like, not attacking, but Tyler made sure to get an attack every single time the Demon Hunter was in range there. Tavern Revive, no mana on the Demon Hunter, and again, remember the impact the Moonwells took earlier. Shadowhunter's out, Scroll the Beast used, and Ahmpy knows only one way, and that's forward.
That's right, so aggressive. American Sonic right there. Base build, very offensive beastery, I say nicely. And Tyler, after having one joyous moment, is back and it's troublesome, but we have Hex. Blade Master just needs to connect. Could get another kill, maybe. Surround!
Oh!
Oh my god, what? That was sick!
Demon Hunter should die now, too. There's potions available. There should be another Hex. Shadowhunter has one more! Immolation kills it. Surround on the Demon Hunter now. Tyler is going to get both hero kills here, Neo.
What is happening?
He should.
He must block. He must block. The Grunt is in position. The bouncers won't let him go through. It is 3 heroes wiped. This is the Warcraft we want to see.
Well done to Tyler. This surrounds, man. And the block, that was intentional at the end on the Demon Hunter. Ahmpy, Grubby described it pretty well. Ahmpy either plays like a complete god or you have a couple of question marks as to his moves. And I think that's one of those games. We've seen that from both players now. Tyler was maybe the bigger fail on map 1, but Ahmpy, no doubt this was a big mistake being this aggressive. He had a fine early game. He could have just, again, moved that Ancient War over to the lab, played passive, crept Demon Hunter level 3, just like he did on Hammerfall. But over-aggression costs Ahmpy big time. This blade's almost level 4.
Jesus, okay. This is the party. This is what we want to see from our players. Good fighting spirit. Tyler gets rewarded with a claws +8. And I'm really happy that he's not going for this super weird mirror image windwalk build anymore that he was displaying on his Blade Master for way too long. It is crit, and it was noticeable, and it surely helped. And he finds the creep jack.
Oh. Book of the Dead, that's not what you want! Book of the Dead is not what you want! Onker Healthstone would have been fantastic. Demon's dead again for the 3rd time, Neo.
We are speed running the level process here. Man, you level faster than in Diablo 4 after all the patches. 8 minutes level 4, when you ever see that?
Oh my god, and Tyler, like, you know, nice scouting. I don't know if it was intentional, but he finds the hero yet again. Demon Hunter back from the tavern yet again. How much gold does this man have? Well, I can tell you Tyler has 1,000 gold in the bank. Almost a surround again. Are you kidding me?
Oh, can we check if this is Knopf and Kevin and not Tyler and Ahmpy? Sick moves here. We're chasing again. His speed scroll would be so amazing, or a Hex, any sort of card control. Ahmpy turns around. So dangerous. Windwalk would now be a godsend, ironically, but he's backing off, takes the safe archers instead of overcommitting, and has to take care of his mana on the Shadow Hunter and some healing. He sent it back during the fight. Nicely done. Sets an expansion because he knows how far he's ahead. Yeah, this is great Warcraft.
Yeah, this is the most valuable thing that Tyler has learned over his practice. When Orc is ahead, or when they're even not ahead, when it's an even game, they must play around securing the expansion. That's currently just how Orc functions. You need to take any advantage and turn it into an expo, or any even game and play safely around the expansion. And that's how you win as Orc. You do not win on one base versus one base in the majority of situations. And Tyler realizes that. He's going to push this advantage. When you're ahead, get further ahead. He's going to be on 2 bases in about 30 seconds.
All right, Artosis. We clear the middle, one of the biggest items on the map. Slot, I think, you know, an Invo Potion would be pretty nice here in this game. He has 150 left over. It's also available. Nice creeping with Hex on the big boy. Nothing that Ahmpy can do at the moment. Only having archers. Only building the second lore now alongside the shop. Tier 3 is done. We are still very far away from bears.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a tavern revive. Time and time again, I think it was about 1,000 gold. It's like soda popping in the free-for-all earlier, spending all that gold. And Scourge Bone Chimes on the Blade Master, almost on his way to level 5. Tyler could probably end the game if he wanted to push right now. I would call that a mistake, though, because it's not guaranteed, and he's got an expansion that just got up and hasn't paid for itself yet. But that's just how good of a position Tyler's in currently.
Right on. I agree. Play the map control game. You still got a big consumable on the left-hand side. There's still a big item at the lab. You can close it out with the red and then maybe go for an attack. Ahmpy is not in a position to do anything right now. No rejuvenation, no master bears, but this is stuck between rock and a hard place. You have to attack because this expo came up for free.
And Tyler's got a town portal, so he can just continuously creep until he has to defend that expansion and just build units until there. He's in a very comfortable position, and Ahmpy is in a position no Night Elf likes to be in. Has to tank all the creeps with his Demon Hunter and barely has enough healing back at home. 1 rejuve is all he's going to have, but he's going to have to find some sort of timing here. He's got to build as many bears as he can and then push T1 with the blade across the map. This is a risk I don't think is necessary right now.
Yeah. Against the Keeper, this can surely result in a kill, but we have Mirror Image to get out of dicey situations. But then, on the other side, we lost heroes to creeps earlier, so what do I know? Yep. Maybe a way for Ahmpy could be Zeppelin drops. He has played this in the past. Or we just brawl it out.
Yep. 53 supply. Very strong heroes. No Spirit Link on anything. Tyler was practicing linking before the fights, because when he gets in fights, sometimes he forgets to do it, which is literally 50% effective health on the unit being focused, so it's very important, but he backs away. He's not overcommitting. He knows he's got the expansion up. He knows Ahmpy is not strong right now. He's just going to back and creep. Love it from Tyler. Patient play.
Exactly. And mental stability after this disaster of a game 1 to play the second game so calm and collected. Really, really nice to see that. It shows his competitive spirit and his experience in tournaments, not getting deterred from one fuck up, having the mental strength and confidence to win back-to-back, no problem.
Ahmpy turtling, which I think is the right play right now. He can't really afford to buy TPs. He goes to the shop, which is a risk, but he needs to take it. He wants to get an invul, or actually just Boots of Speed. Well, it's a big risk for Boots of Speed. Tyler pushes again, sees Ahmpy's army, says, okay, don't need to do anything. I got an expansion. I do not need to do anything. As long as Tyler macros, he doesn't need to do anything.
Right on. And he got tier 3 coming. He's working on upgrades. He's towering up. Bears are strong against buildings, but nothing else really is. We still have 1,200 in the bank. Supply relatively even. Oh, Fork Lightning maybe. Naga used as a bait.
Oh, there's 2 ensnares, and there's a Hex if the Shadow Hunter gets into range. Blade Master could 2-shot the Naga. Then we see 1 crit. Gotta be careful. Ahmpy may be overcommitting a little bit. He should back away. He could kill the Raiders and then kite, but for now... Oh, little block on the illusion, but he doesn't know that's not the real Blade. Bears are falling, but the Kodos haven't eaten yet. Tyler seems to be stomping this fight so far.
Yeah, I agree. This is no competition here with 1700 in the bank. Bears are suffering. 2 of them probably gonna fall. Nice redo, but the other bear bites the dust or whatever bears bite. I'm not too sure. Second one staffed out. Ahmpy still fighting, still putting on some good moves, but Tyler overwhelming him.
He's got a heal scroll. He's got a TP to get out. There is no real way for Tyler to throw, even if he were to push into the base right now. But he's been here before, and he has found a way to throw. So he's playing very patiently, waiting for tier 3, which I like to see. But he could take the red camp instead while he macros up, as opposed to sort of hemorrhaging units in the main base of Ahmpy.
Yep, he's spending a little too much time for my taste and no upkeep. Makes this more competitive than it has to be. Even though, of course, he has nothing to fear right now. Why not spend that money? We go for the Lodge. This is going to be Bloodlust on this Blade Master. Looking good. Of course, a little bit of Dispel will be available. But in big numbers, Shaman can out-Bloodlust the Dispel of the Dryads. And then it should be fine. And Ra 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 is a spell we all love to see.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, T1 going for his ultimate army. And creeping the red camp now, which is nice. Ahmpy is pushing, but he's going to be pushing into 2 towers and a burrow. So Tyler could TP back after taking the red. And again, be in a very comfortable position. Endurance Aura is fantastic. Tyler1's 62 supply versus Ahmpy's 47. Ahmpy's going to have some perfect micro to win this fight.
Ancient Django of Endurance is also a wonderful item. Gets the level 5. Crit 3. Crit 3! Oh, my heart blossoms seeing that Tyler finally appreciates the big red numbers over that stupid Windwalk. Ahmpy is pushing. Tyler has a TP. The stage is set.
Ooh, nice play from Ahmpy. Immolation on the repairing peons, same with Fork Lightning, and the Bears try to kill the Great Hall. If there was no town portal, Ahmpy would kill the expansion right now. Nice attempt, but T1 TP's back now.
Okay, let's take that fight then. Without Bloodlust, without the Torrent, this is still relatively closer than it should be. Ahmpy, can you out-micro this army? It doesn't really look like it. The hero level advantage is gross. The Torrents are coming in, and they're mighty. They're so hard to kill. All I see is Tyler.
240 crit, and that's probably not even the most he can do. Demon Hunter ensnared. Tyler finishing the game in style. Demon Hunter dead. Naga soon to have the town portal, but it's not going to matter. 264! And Tyler ties it up in a great performance in map 2.
Absolute dominance. Start to finish. Things were wild at the beginning. Tyler was thriving in the crazy situations that we've seen there. Beautiful, beautiful engagements. Not giving it away with the early aggression. Yup. Then retreating, playing it safe, one advantage after the next. Expo, into tech, map control, great items, the better skill build compared to what he's usually done. And we get game 3. Sure. We got a Blade Master once again. It's the same setup with Demon Hunter, Ancient of War creep against the Blade Master Mirror Image Headhunter creep. And the stage is set once again. Who brings his A game in the most important map of the tournament this far?
Yeah, Tyler mentioned, or rather Grubby mentioned that Tyler went for those grunts after the Headhunters in the first game, which is nice. Generally, you'll go for standard against Night Elf. If you're going to play Mirror Image, is going for 1 grunt into 3 Headhunters, and then at tier 2 you get Walkers, you expand right away, and then you build more grunts, and you get a late Bestiary. That's the standard way that you play Mirror Image. That's how Lynn has showed to play Mirror Image. And Tyler doing something kind of similar, 3 Headhunters mostly, and then grunts after that, which is good because it allows you to abuse Hex to focus heroes. Normal damage is much better than piercing against heroes, so I like that from Tyler.
I agree. That's a good mix. It's good stability. It's not too fragile. It suits his playstyle. He learned to use Brute Strength as well. The nice little update that grunts have that he ignored for 15 days of this journey.
Yeah.
And starts nicely into the creep journey once again. Both get a little bit of damage. Slippers boost agility. That boosts the Blade Master's damage. Claws boost Ahmpy, who is once again looking for his opponent. But this time, Tyler's not giving him a creep check opportunity.
just like first 2 games, right? He creeps his 1 camp with the Ancient War, then he moves aggressive to try to find Tyler. Tyler goes for a more passive creep route, which I actually kind of like, since he doesn't go for a grunt first, and headhunters are a little bit later than that grunt would be. He takes a small green camp, 0 damage on the blade pretty much, and then another passive camp. Ahmpy's getting the center turtles, but I think as long as Tyler doesn't get harassed, if he could just creep up, stack up the blade, that's where he's most comfortable.
I agree, very much so. Gloves of Haste on top, both level 2. We got crit unlocked in a second. We have a little bit of a difference now by Ahmpy as we move away from Immolation. It is Evasion now in a hero-focus-centric matchup. I really like that adjustment.
And especially with Tyler not overbuilding headhunters, maybe Immolation isn't as strong. There's different playstyles. You see Night Elf players sometimes not go mana burn. You sometimes see them go only mana burn evasion. I think it's a preference. I don't think there's one set in stone style of playing. I think mana burn is probably the best way to play, though, in my opinion.
Yeah, sure. It feels good to see a hero with 3 amazing spells. Wish we undeads had one of those heroes as well.
Lich!
Bad ultimate though.
True. Yeah. Orc has Bladestorm nowadays, which is so strong. It used to not have the best ultimates, but Bladestorm is almost imbalanced these days, I would say.
An ultimate should feel imbalanced. I like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we can trade the old Bladestorm for the nowadays anime dead if you want.
True. I think Orc would be happy with that because our armies are always just dead in the fight. We have so many corpses of Orc units on the ground. It'd be great. But like, then again, we have no mana either, so we'd never cast it anyway.
True, big true. Yep, okay. Everybody has something to complain. That makes it balanced once again. This feels like both players are playing more passive than before.
Yeah.
Way more careful. That's the adjustment compared to map 2.
Yeah, I like the idea from Ahmpy. He realizes he can snag that item and sells Wand of Manifesting right away. Not the worst situation ever. Not like he's going to go Panda second. I don't think he often does that. Tyler passively creeping gets level 3. Both players with some great items. And Tyler, yeah, it does 3 headhunters into 3 grunts again. Honestly, I like this. I might steal this build. I don't mind this at all. It makes you very, very sturdy at the early tier 2 stages. And I'm wrong again. He goes Panda. Oh my god. I didn't expect that at all.
Yeah, me neither. Again, aiming for a later stage fight, creeping at the same time while the demon is roaming. Looking if there's an expansion already, since Tyler played that before after a good early game. Panda has lots of freedom. Creeps with Drunken Haze. Actually a pro move. Check out the Blade Master.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus Weezus.
Oh my
and
god!
Now he maxes crit as well, so... Damn, this you like to see this.
Yeah, well, if you're Ahmpy, you don't. But as a Tyler fan, as someone who roots for the Horde for sure, and demon, gotta be careful. You don't want to be hexed again.
He could die in 1 hex if there is 2 crits, and the grunts are able to connect. Legitimately could die in 1 hex.
For only for now, it's only level 1 crit, but give this man half a level, and he's terrorizing this army. Hex, little careless.
It's gonna certainly be a TP. It's gonna certainly be a TP.
Must be. Burn, still trying to walk it off.
Ahmpy, no!
No!
No, Ahmpy!
Backstab! Here we go! He gets the kill! And I say this for so many weeks. Why are Night Elf players, regardless of the level, always lose their heroes?
Overconfidence, and this is why many people say, they're like, oh, why don't you go Serpent Wards? They're so good. Go Serpent Wards, you know? This is why you need Hex. To be able to punish the over-aggressive Demon Hunters when they're in your face. This is exactly why you need Hex, to be able to support the Blade Master, to do the damage, to carry the army with all these claws of attack. This is why you go Hex. And Ahmpy... I mean, his Panda's creeping, though. His Panda's been creeping efficiently. He's moving his Ancient War now. I think his Ancient War could have moved a lot sooner, and he could go creep the lab right now. But still, all the right ideas in the creeping department for Ahmpy. He just needs to slowly get that Demon Hunter back now.
Unbelievable. Ahmpy, 300 plus games leading into this tournament, rising in levels steady. Tyler in the middle of all this, almost having a mental breakdown, basically declining in MMR. And now 1 fight away from the grand final. Unreal. I think he wanted to go for an expo. You saw that last ping. There's a peon just idling. This could cost valuable seconds.
Yeah, this would have been a great timing for Tyler to immediately put down the expansion once he killed that Demon Hunter. Still could, and it would be fine, but it's going to be a little bit late. Tyler continues creeping level 4 Blade Master. Flute is decent. Ahmpy at the same time. Ancient War is helping him creep his Panda to level 3. Similar situation when we have a high-level Panda and a high-level Demon Hunter to when Tyler played Dendi yesterday on this very map. The AoE can sometimes be overlooked, and you don't have enough heal scrolls. And that's how Ahmpy can come back in the game.
Yeah, he needs some time. He gets the Sumi Mask on the Panda. That is fantastic. Second Claw for the Demon Hunter as well. Never underestimate that damage. But Ahmpy got solid XP. Needs the level. Panda got level 3 now. Demon Hunter's still missing that. And Tyler has fixed the little issue he had with the peons. He was just not obeying. What a shame that was. Expo. Now that cost 90 seconds roundabout, I'd say.
Yep.
Maybe opens up the game for Ahmpy a little bit, but he still has to wait for the tech.
Tyler with ridiculous items. I don't know where he got that circlet from, but now he's got a circlet on the blade as well. Did he just buy that?
I think so.
He needs an invul pot for sure.
Heal scroll first.
Heal scroll. That might be better. Because, like, there's no Naga, there's no Keeper. Maybe he doesn't have to worry that much about his blade. Maybe invul's, not having an invul's fine. Heal scroll may be better. If Ahmpy needs a good fight. That's all I can say. He needs the first fight they take to be a very good one.
Yep. So it's not as bad as it was in the previous game, which was an absolute disaster with 3 hero kills. There only was 1. Inventory is looking good. Levels are getting better. And Tyler in the north has not too much to creep anymore. I really like what he's doing now. He could be at the bottom of the map as well, but Knopf told him, if you build an expansion, stay close. Even if you get like smaller camps, you need to be ready to react in case something is coming. And we see that on display now.
That's great advice. That's perfect advice from Knopf. That's what even some top Orc players need to hear. Very, very good players mess this up consistently. Orc's expansion is the most vulnerable of all expansions, but if they get it up, they are the strongest of all the races. So just sacrifice creeping speed to secure that expansion guaranteed, and then you can win the game. That is beautiful advice, and Tyler is playing into it pretty well. It's easier said than done for sure.
Exactly. So,
he's getting owned by these creeps right now.
Yeah, he got owned on map 1. This is still fine. Yeah. Legion, Doomhorn, wonderful. More movement speed, more natural HP regen. Just has to pick it up, and then that's the second aura for him. Push by Ahmpy is coming. The Kodo walks straight into it. Force supply will be deleted. And Tyler needs some healing.
He's got level 3 and a heal scroll, and the Unholy Aura will help him a little bit. But yeah, everything's bruised right now. Expansion will not be canceled, but this is a really, really good timing from Ahmpy.
He got that heal.
11 minutes, Bears and Panda.
Yeah, that Breath of Fire was super strong. This expansion obviously didn't pay off. Just finished. We go straight for the hero focus once again. Tyler smartly trying to force a town portal. The position is very
Bears.
What? Oh,
the Bears are all AFK.
Oh no, they weren't in the fight. Arch is also very exposed to the grunt. Ahmpy struggles a little bit to set up that fight. Here comes the ensnare. Here's the hero focus with the TP on the Panda, saving the situation. Exit kills. Nai gets the radar, but that's about it. Expo up. Tyler 5 foot ahead. Blade Master is insane. He is getting closer and closer to the grand final.
Oh, I'll be making some mistakes. The Bears, if they were in there, he could have killed a lot more. That was an Ahmpy favored fight. That was a nice timing, but Tyler has that card that he can always pull, which is the hero focus. If he has Raiders, if he has a healthy Blade Master, he can always focus the Demon Hunter and the Panda. And that's probably what he's going to do. Is he trying to grab another heal scroll? That would be the perfect play right now, but he doesn't have the resources.
Not yet. He's building a lot of peasants. He's also building a tower, which I really like.
Yep.
Bit more stability. There's nothing to fear from here on out. If you don't fuck up, this is your game.
Warcraft celebration
full
weekend.
mana again, though, and no heal scroll. He's trying to get mana on the Shadowhunter, but it's AFK currently. He's got to bring that Shadowhunter in. This is easily a position that Tyler could lose from if he doesn't take this fight properly.
Yeah, Panda is grilling everything. Drunken Haze also gives you a mischance. SH, where are you? He did it so well on Northern Isles. to send him back during the fight. Needs the heal wave. Gets it. Last second safety. Tower is up in a second. The piercing damage will help a ton. We see Riju nicely applied. Grunt Headhunter about to fall. So are the Dryads in the back. Tyler's running away from his own expansion.
Tower's helping. Tyler saves his heroes, but Ahmpy is really, really strong. Panda level 4 has the Kodo devoured. It has not yet. Uh-oh, this expansion is going to certainly die. Can Tyler pull a soda? Because he's going to need a miracle at this point. Both players with 1,000 gold right now.
Jesus, it's all about the fight, man.
Panda's at least out of mana.
The Blade Master needs healing. He has the damage to turn this around somehow. Ahmpy, after struggling a little bit, now an amazing fight. Wipes out the Peon line once again, reapplying Riju over and over without any dispel. This is, of course, the weakness of this build. A couple of walkers, yes, but not the high quantity of dispels that you need for Roar and Riju. And Ahmpy is tearing down this base.
And Tyler, just like versus Dendi, super far behind, goes into Wind Riders with the tier 3. Ahmpy is at least out of mana on the Panda. He's going to kill the expansion. Ahmpy's got 1,300 gold right now, which makes it difficult for Tyler, because even if Ahmpy loses a hero, he could just have him revive it immediately. Man, he was so close, and then he crept the red, and Ahmpy pushed right after it, and Tyler went tier 3. He was just too greedy, doing too many things at the same time, and Ahmpy punished it.
Yeah, and then a bit out of position, having the fight without the Shadow Hunter. Whew, okay, 10 food down. Shop coming up. Okay, Ahmpy wants to stay aggressive. I like that. Don't give Tyler a chance to get back into the game. He's investing a lot into items. He was banking quite a bit, so he can easily afford it. An expansion would be glorious, but for that, the lumber is missing. But Ahmpy is pushing for the victory and the grand final.
I worry for Ahmpy. It's easy to throw into an orc base just like it is into an undead base with all the burrows, with the shop at your back. With this Blade Master, Ahmpy is mispositioned. His Demon Hunter is going to take a lot of damage. And there's a Tauren here, but nothing to counter Rejuve currently.
That's right. The lack of Dispel. We go hex after hex after hex, trying to reunite the Demon Hunter with the rest of the army, where the heal scrolls are. Still has an Invo Potion for when he's out of hex. But the Wyvern, I really like that play. It almost worked yesterday. Yep. Can he get one step further with so much anti-air missing in this fight?
Really needs Orb on the Blade Master that'd be able to purge the Rejuve as well. Mana Pot. The Tauren is getting huge value right now. First Walker's out for Spirit Link. Breath of Fire is good, but the Panda's out of mana, and Tyler's holding, and it's still, as you mentioned, one base. There's no expansion for Ahmpy.
Bit of a problematic situation that Tyler's supply blocked after losing one burrow in his main base. Love that shop for Ahmpy. He can get the Orb now to be able to attack the Wyvern with his main hero. And the Panda, of course, never in trouble with mana, uses a potion, clarity, all running. Tyler needs the burrow.
Tyler's somewhat making a comeback here. Ahmpy should not be over-aggressive. He's in a totally perfectly fine position if he just backs up and takes... There's all the valuable creeps on the bottom side of the map still that Tyler's now scouting with mirror images. Ahmpy, don't be careful with that Demon Hunter.
We got the level 2 crit with a huge inventory. He's a little unlucky to not trigger that triple time damage. What's the max roll on this? 68 times 3. That's a lot.
189.
Whatever you say. I don't do math on stream. I do Drunken Ace Breath of Fire into an entire orc army. Everything's burning. These poor Wyvern, the Shadow Hunter, has to TP out. Otherwise would have been slowed and killed. Mana burn kill on the Spirit Walker. Ahmpy, all the puzzle pieces coming together.
Oh, might be seeing the end of Tyler. The crits are good. Maybe a hero kill. The Tauren's still getting tons of value. Tyler trying to macro up some Raiders. Mirror image again, level 5 Demon Hunter. Ahmpy's aggression might be paying off finally. It could have cost him had he lost a hero, but he did not. He microed it well. And I think we're seeing the end of Tyler, at least his chances in the grand finals.
If not for that game 1, how would that series have looked? He's trying to fight with the support of the burrows, which is smart, but maybe it's too little, too late. Blade Master gotta run. No clarity, no heal self to save him somehow. Shadow Hunter is taking the punches of the Demon Hunters, not moving at all. Only eyes for the first hero, and the support is dead. And without healing, this Blade Master won't live any longer. This was a roller coaster of a series, but your first grand finalist is Ahmpy.
Well played to Ahmpy. I don't think we could have had a better result there. I think Tyler can be happy, could be proud of that. Probably the best player in the tournament, and he's able to take him pretty much to the brink there in game number 3. I think both players can be happy with how this first match turned out.
All right, we check Grubby's stream for the post-game interview.
GG's, guys.
Yeah,
Really good contest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure,
GG.
bro. Sure. It was a GG, I guess. It was a GG.
Congrats, Ahmpy.
You were getting quaked early, Ahmpy, by the way. Lucky I have no idea what to do mid-game.
Yeah, I kind of fumbled. I'm not gonna lie. That was on me.
Bro, I got like BIS items too. I was maxed out. Like I literally couldn't get any better drops.
That I'm just gonna let this out there, guys. I wasn't actually lagging. That was me trying my best.
Yeah, I think no one
Why you
believes
gotta say
that.
it like that.